Sego Sawagego Kahnawake. So I am Ryan Montour, Housing Portfolio Chief, Public Safety Portfolio Chief, and also Regulatory Boards, Commissions, and Labor. A lot of my files have been recently in the news. You know, they are massive files, big files, and I just wanted to show you guys that we are taking the steps to address each and every one of them. I will start off under the housing portfolio. So I am the lead on housing. Recently we did entertain visitors from Canada Mortgage Housing Corporation, including the chairman of the board and the full board members. The first time in the history of Kahnawake that members of the high-ranking level, members of the CMHC board came to Kahnawake. So we did include with them in their presentation to us more funding opportunities that Mohawk Council Kahnawake Housing Unit never really entertained before. So our concentration has been on affordable housing. So under Section 95, we have completed 8 projects. The last one, Project 7, is slated to be completed in early December. So within those projects, we've been averaging about 8 units a year to give to our community members. We do have 101 units within the housing, looking to move up to 104. So this is part of our long-term planning. We did have a plan throughout the years and throughout my term on council. One of them was to obviously the very short-term plan was to get the allocation of resources and staff to man the housing unit to make it run smoothly and efficiently. The restructuring phase has been completed. We separated the housing unit into 3 different files, basically client experience manager, housing and properties manager, and program manager. So I think we took the necessary steps in the restructuring. Right now we're in the midst of the reconciliation plan. The plan is being rolled out shortly in the very near future. So expect some movement on that. So there's a couple of ways that we're going to reconcile some people's accounts. So some may have been charged interest, some when they were actually victims of fraud, some may be true victims of fraud, some may just be mad at the whole situation and no communication has done. We have taken steps to combat that. We have released 2 newsletters. We have been opening our communication with community members, and we have been meeting with clients on a one-on-one basis. That team consists of executive officers, credit managers, myself as a portfolio chief to show support and to make sure your voices are being heard. So right now we are rolling out the arrears aspects of it. People who have been in arrears for a past number of years and trying to get them to come back in good standing. There's a lot of maintenance work that needs to be done on the older units, especially multi-dwelling units. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't done in the past that we are continuing to do. I know this year we're replacing majority of the windows and doors in all the units, so there is progress being made. The regular maintenance and the upkeep of the units. They were born in 1986, so we're looking at 46 years old now. So we're taking proactive steps to manage and effectively upgrade them and replace the old stuff, make minor adjustments here and there. For that to happen, we do need our community clients to also hold up their end of the bargain and to bring their accounts back in good standing. Totally done with compassion and understanding and the overwhelming situation you may be in if you are in a large amount of arrears. We have different ways that we can definitely help you guys. There's 5 different options that we can do right now to help you. One could be actual payment deferral for your rent that is due. If you have a mortgage, we can have a deferral payment. If you're number 2, another option would be to add the mortgage amortization to a longer period of time. We can adjust the interest rate. We can make a affordable repayment plan. So we're just asking you guys to, you know, come back in good standing with Municipal Council of Kahnawake. There is an extensive waiting list. We have managed to bring it down from 86 clients to less than 35 at this time. That's what bringing back clients in good standing. That's for people moving out and acquiring their own homes, or actually moving to a bigger unit. So a lot of work being done. So with the long-term planning, we are definitely in the midst of the long-term planning. It started with the CMHC opportunities. They did present us with a lot of different options for us to grow our housing unit and to change the future of housing in Kahnawake. I think the future of housing and the community public trust that is being restored currently within the housing unit comes with actions, and I think the steps we took for the housing unit specific with actions, including unfreezing the construction freeze and giving community members more options, is we are on track to turn this thing around and to have a viable, effective housing unit. I will touch on public safety issues. Municipal Council of Kahnawake was presented with a 82-person signed petition concerned with the security and the safety of the numerous incidents that are happening on 207, the amount of traffic problems, the fatal accident that did happen recently in the community on 207. I want the community members to know that we have already had a strategic discussion upon it with all the stakeholders involved, including public safety, the unit, Kahnawake peacekeepers. You know, we did invite the community members and the petition submitters to attend the community meeting to gauge more solutions, to voice their concerns, to let their anger out and their concerns. So I want you guys to hear that we are listening. We are definitely have a plan of action. We've already mandated a working group to come up with a plan of action that will be submitted in the very near future. You know, some of those solutions can be anywhere from that were presented from closing the road down from 7 to 9 a.m. in the morning during rush hour school hours. You know, there is a new school that has recently moved to the 207. Enforcing the speed limit. You know, the Kahnawake peacekeepers do go out there from 6 to 9 every morning. Due to the limited number of PKs, if there is a emergency service call, we are required to leave that post. So double solid lines, signage that will be permanently in place there, blinking lights, traffic lights, you know, outside jurisdictions managing the flow of traffic onto the 207. There is 15,000 cars that do that, use that artery, and we all know it's taking a shortcut to the Mercier Bridge. There's no doubt about it. You know, we will be consulting businesses along the corridor to gauge their opinion. You know, can you survive with the road being essentially, if the community decides to close it from 7 to 9, can you survive? You know, obviously the health and safety of the children and the 1,000 households that have been identified on that artery is also of our concern. We're trying to find a fine balance, maybe a combination of speed humps, not speed bumps. You know, heavy police presence, signage, photo radar. And there's no option that's not being left off the table. We are looking at it and coming up with a management plan as soon as we can, and that will be released to the community. So look forward to hearing you guys, and if anybody's willing to send me solutions, you can reach me at 632-7500, and also Ryan.Montour at mck.ca. So looking forward to hearing you. If you're interested in joining the committee that's going to be looking for both short-term and long-term solutions, we are definitely listening. We did gain a lot of great ideas at the community meeting, and we're just looking forward to helping ease that situation as quickly as possible. So Nyawa Goa, and I'll see you guys in a couple months. Nyawa.